can't see.
I guess. Got a big semi in front of you. Technical difficulties. So why are we here? What's going on? Tiny Trucks, of course, but we got an update, I think.
I think I'm addicted to semi-trucks.
Really? What makes you say that?
Well,
Probably because of the one that's sitting in front of you.
the first step, I think, in having any problem is admitting there's a problem. So, and also you should know the disease is contagious.
Yes, it is. It absolutely is. And then, you know, as we communicate within our community, we've seen a few other people have caught on, so, or got the bug or the disease or whatever you want to call it. But yeah,
Let's go with disease.
it's a good one.
So, I realized there's a lot of things about tiny trucking that I'm not very good at.
And okay,
Not hard to believe. The trouble with, almost lost my cap.
don't do that.
The trouble with a complete model like this, which is really a model, don't you agree? It's a model.
100%.
I think these are models.
They're the closest things that as we've discussed.
They're models, and they happen to move with RC stuff. So they're models.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm not good at hand painting stuff. I've discovered that having this made me do it 100 times over, and I'm not good at it.
So what you're saying is there is more modeling, so there's more hand painting, and you sort of rediscovered that this is something you're not good at, because I would say most of the things that you touch when it comes to RC, it's knocked out of the park. So I think your paint jobs and what you're doing is pretty good.
I'm trying really hard, so thank you.
Yeah.
I'm trying really hard to do a good job on this.
It's beautiful.
And some of the stuff is just taking me forever, and I'm not good at it.
Okay, well, I can understand that.
It's like the portion of the kit, the hand painting stuff around the window frames and stuff. The hand painting is like literally a 9 out of 10 effort for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some of the stuff you can just bang it out and it's good, but that's not. I'm not good with that.
It's the part of the build, for example, when I do a Tamiya build and I either get to the tie rod ends or when I get to the shocks. For some reason, people love building them. I can't stand building them, so it's an effort for me to do, and obviously this is one of them.
Yeah, so
well worth it though.
This was fun. This bed thingy, this box,
is amazing.
this was fun.
Amazing.
There's actually a big metal strip inside all these, so this really quite strong actually. And then I didn't like the fact that it kind of looked toyish. It had all those screw heads showing and everything, so I just painted the whole dang thing. All of it.
Was it originally black or gray?
No, it was a mix of like black on the bed.
Okay.
And then it had raw aluminum posts on it, and raw plastic chrome on the sides and the front, and then the silver screw heads and some black screw heads, and the whole thing didn't suit me at all. I didn't like it.
Well, it definitely looks the part. The paint job, if that's what you did to make it look real, it definitely looks the part. I'll agree with that.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, it's legit. And if it wasn't painted or didn't have paint, it needed paint, for sure.
It needed paint.
Yeah.
I think it needed paint because it was like 4 different shades of silver.
Yeah.
And black raw plastic and stuff, and it just wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't very good.
You know what's really speaking to me here, and this is Tamiya, right? Look at the attention to detail. Those decals on the side of the rungs, I'm not sure what to call them. They're really well done. Eh? They're just nice.
Yeah, I will say that
it looks really good.
The decal work on this is bonkers.
Right.
Like the dash is so insane. Never seen decals this nice on a dash in my life.
I saw you had posted on Facebook the dash and everything, and it's so intricate. It's so well detailed.
Precise.
Again, Tamiya, right? What?
Yeah.
We expect that.
And you know what I kind of do like about the modeling side is the fact that Tamiya, for sure, is as the kit manufacturer, they produce some of the nicest light buckets and light sets.
Don't they, eh?
Yeah, so I put 30 LEDs in this.
Wow. 30 LEDs.
Yeah, I put 30 LEDs. So that took a long time, but I think the reward will be worth it for the 5 minutes a year you actually want to turn them on. It'll be great.
It's so true.
It'll be great.
Yeah, I built a Halloween costume for my son. It was a bulldozer, and it took me like a month to build, and I think he wore it for 20 minutes.
I know.
Anyways,
I know.
I digress.
So I've got all these wires here now. I got my light controllers coming in from Hey OK. If you guys don't know who Al is at Hey OK Performance, you need to look up Hey OK Performance. I'll post a thread link in the description, okay? So go there, check out all of his stuff. He said, yeah, I can do all that. I'll make you a controller for this, controller for that, controller for this. So I have it sorted out. It'll go on my Hobby Porter 7-channel radio, which is great, with enough electricity power to do it all, because there's
you need that.
3 controllers. He made me a special back for the thing to all work. And
that's exciting. I'm excited to see that go in.
Yeah, and
so,
you know what was handy is he told me how he makes the controllers. He said like all of these are actually common positive. I think that's what he said. Okay. I'll have to check my notes. But anyways, the point is, he said you can simplify your wiring because they're all common positive or common negative. Whatever it was
going
he
into
actually
it,
said.
you could simplify it if you need that information, right?
So like in the back and all of my yard lights, I have actually I think there's like 17 or something lights on these only 6 wires.
Right, smart. Well
so
done.
that's what I mean.
So, but let's back up just for a second, because you've obviously gone this route. So that how are you controlling the whole truck? Because you can get that multi-function unit from Tamiya, right?
Yeah.
And that would control the lights, if I'm not correct. So have you given some thought as to what you're doing, or are you just doing lights?
No, so I'm going to go with my typical Hobby Wing 1080 speed control.
Okay.
It's brushed.
Yeah.
I'm using a 20-turn Radon 5-slot brushed motor.
Okay.
So that's super low kV.
Right.
It'll have tons and tons of grunt power to pull stuff, logs, whatever it is.
Okay.
And then I know I have normal components, right? And then I did the LED work because although the multifunction units do have all the components, I was looking for some really specific things. Like this truck has yard lights all the way around.
Okay.
And the multifunction control has like the essentials of the truck. They don't have specifics like that.
I see what you're saying.
So I thought, you know what, if I'm going to do my own lights, I might as well do all my own lights.
Okay.
And that might have shot me right in the foot, but anyways, it was...
Well, it looks well done. I mean, the wiring setup that you've done is amazing. It should be shown off for sure. Like it's legit. And obviously, you've got some thought as to what you're going to do and how you're going to plan this out. I too don't know if I'm going to go with the multi-function unit. I'll light it up because it needs to be. But as to how I'm going to all pull that together, I'm not sure. So are you going to do sound or you're not going to do sound?
I'm not going to do sound.
Okay.
I really like that. I like the sound units.
Yeah, and the vibration.
I really like it. I think it's super cool, actually.
Yep.
But to do that, you have to go with some kind of multifunction unit from some manufacturer or the other.
Sure.
And thank you to all the people who commented about the ones they're using, because now I think we have 3 or 4 varieties.
Options, yeah.
If I can find one that's compact enough that just does the sound unit, I will probably try to do something like that. But as far as the complete multifunction, no.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I probably will take some hints from that when I finish mine and use some of those opportunities that you created, because I love it. And this rig is looking legit. So you're saying it's running and driving now? Is that correct?
Yeah, I had to get the servo in it and try to get some of that wiring done and make sure I had power for everything. So I dropped the servo in before I put the front clip on.
Right.
And then I could figure out where the front clip wiring was going to go. This is just the front valance lamps.
Wow.
Like that's, I think it's 10. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 10 of them, just in the front clip. 10 LEDs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive truck. Unbelievable.
I'm excited.
So are you going to pull logs with it? Is that the idea? You're going to get some scale logs? What are you going to do in the back? Do you know yet? Don't know yet? Okay.
Definitely cover it with something.
Like cover it or...
no, like cover it with trees, logs, sticks, lumber.
Yeah.
Probably not lumber, because I mean it's not really a lumber carrying truck. So, but something has to happen. Even if I don't go like all the way up, I'm going to put something in it just to cover up kind of that, logging tray kind of look. It does. I don't know. It's not complete yet. It doesn't look complete.
Is it going to have a logo on the side of the door or anything like that? Do you have any have you come up with a theme or a concept with it where it's a trucking company or GCM or...
Yeah, I was thinking of doing one of those little decals that says owner, operator, such and such a number.
Oh, yeah.
Something really like low pro, not
Sure.
crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah, of
it's
course.
not owned by an actual company, but there's somebody's actually operating it under contract kind of thing.
Right.
So I was kind of going to go that route.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, I didn't want to do anything too big and permanent because if I do decide to change the truck theme for any reason, then
Sure.
what, you know, if I have the whole thing painted, logo, door, and everything else, I don't know what to do.
Well, I think that's a good approach.
You know?
Of course,
So-
it'll have a few GCM bumper stickers on it, I would hope.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, we'll definitely get some GCM stickers on it.
I've been plugging away on the Grand Hauler, so that's
Yeah, show that off.
Yeah,
I want to see if the wheelbase and stuff is the same.
I think
actually,
it's the same.
let me get this cab out of the way.
Just throw it up on top, or
Yeah. I think it's gonna. Is it the same?
I don't know. It's a little different.
Oh
eh?
man, yours is longer.
Is it?
Your wheelbase is way longer. Like look at your front wheels, like way over here.
Yeah. Of course, I see it now. Yeah. Wow.
Oh man, it's really grand, isn't it?
Is it?
I think the frame is the same size, but the position isn't the same at all.
So that's going well. It's again another Tamiya build, which I absolutely adore. So an extensive build. I'm right at the part where I'm sort of putting the diffs together and putting the axles together and getting the rear axle sets on.
Wow.
I will paint the chassis. I think that's a must. I
I'm all
think it
about
looks
that.
amazing. So, and I think you just kind of get it close and then paint it, right? Like, don't even worry about the shocks or just cover it and away you go.
I did. My shocks were already greased on the shaft.
Yeah.
So I just hosed everything, man.
Yeah.
Everything.
So I think I'll do that, and I do have a bit of a theme, or maybe not a theme, but inspiration. I've got inspiration, which I'm not sure if I'll mention it. Maybe we'll sort of update the channel as I'm building it. But I think I've got an idea, a good direction as to what I want to go with. So I'm excited. And of course this is all gearing up for USD 2020. So
Yeah.
but bring it on for sure.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
So that means if USD is at the end of February, that means we have 6 weeks to build? 8 weeks.
Wow. Don't say that. Don't say that. Holy cow. And did you factor in that you leave 2 weeks earlier? Like,
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I need to be ready for that, right?
But you know, Christmas is coming up now, so
Right.
then all the family stuff and holidays
Right.
and then New Year's.
Yeah.
So basically you have like 8 hours to build.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, pedal to the metal for sure.
Oh, that's so funny. What's in your box there? You brought some goodies too?
No, this is me. This was sitting here. Who is this?
Oh, that's another project I was going to try to do. I forgot. I didn't realize these were even mine. I already forgot
That's
about
not
this.
me.
This is a whole bunch of bits off of a Hercules trailer. I'm going to try to build some kind of
really?
tag axle, maybe tow behind, some kind of a trailer that I can put on the logging truck. But I have the bits and the chunks that actually will build the axle set.
Okay.
So that was what that was for.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot that was there.
Well, you got to get that done too.
Yeah, great. I mean, my light controllers are coming in a week or two, and then I'm nowhere near done this. I feel like I'm still like 20 or 30 hours away from being done this one.
My worry is, do I need to be where you're at in order to get ready for USDE, and am I way too behind? Anyways, I'll catch up. I'll be there. May not have lights in it, but I'll be there. No, it's gotta have lights in
It has to have lights in it. That's not even an option.
it. Great.
Cut you out of the video. He said it's having lights. That's what he
it's
said.
having lights, yeah. Yeah, so there we go. We're well into it. Of course, it's cold. It's Christmas. It's winter build season. We're loving it, and it's Tamiya builds, and it's tiny trucking, and of course, you know, we should also add that we're putting in these transmissions in all of these rigs too, right? So that's a real bonus and a plus, and a nice add-on to all of these. So when we get to UST and be able to sort of put them in their element, because we're going to create that space.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see them perform.
I'm a little bit excited too because the cab comes to kind of like just behind the wheel on this cab over.
Yeah.
And you can still see the transmission sticking out the back.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, really.
Pretty exciting right there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what excites us here.
I know. I drove this thing with wires sticking out of it all over the house. It was so funny. I've been building it in the house in the evenings so I could have some actual time
With the
to
family.
do it, right? Yeah,
The
instead of
family.
at the shop, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm literally driving it all over the house, and I realize my dog doesn't know what it is and doesn't care, which is great. Because some dogs are not into RC, or they're into it way too much.
Right. Like servo.
Like Servo. So my dog, he's like, why is this here? It was perfect. So I drove it all over the house for like 15 minutes. It was so much fun.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to continue building this. I'm just loving this little genre that we've gotten into, these semi trucks. So it's going to be a really fun build. They're big, they're fun, they're detailed, they're realistic. It's tiny trucking, certainly at a top level for sure. So here we go. And it's Christmas time, so what more could you ask for?
I love this.
Yeah.
Am I being annoying yet?
No, no.
You're so great. I can't wait till this is done.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this update.
Yeah.
And
Merry Christmas if we don't
hope you
talk
all
or
have
all that stuff. Yeah.
We hope you all have some great times with some family or holidaying or whatever you're going to do, building RC trucks. And we're very excited to see you again in the new year. So
You bet.
cheers.
Cheers. Tiny trucking.